Hey, Troy, get out.
Troy gets out.
We've been seen. Like, she's looking outside of the car. We've been seen. They have definitely at least multiple different cameras tracked our location. I don't know if we've triggered anything yet. There are multiple guards seemingly in patrol. And there is not a single spot you could walk without being noticed.
In, out, get in, get out, just go get it.
Alright, so Troy relays about as much relevant information as he can
Troy,
figure out.
Troy, before you leave the net, though.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of electronics around here, right? Like a lot, right? Like you have like binocular vision. That's 2 cameras. But right now, you sort of have access to like 1,000 cameras, man. Like this is a big network. Why don't you go exploring instead?
Does Troy take some initiative for the first time in his life? Or does he keep on following orders?
It would still be following orders, because he did ask to get more of a view of the warehouse.
Yeah, I think Troy does kind of stay in the net for a little bit. He doesn't bother to explain what the distractions were, instead just relays the relevant information about the warehouse to the group. The layout, potential entrances, and he even suggests that maybe he can open the big ass door too, if you would like to.
Okay. So we're good to go then?
You find the target items?
Negative.
Do you have an idea where we should look for them?
Negative.
Well, this was productive.
Yep. Thanks, Troy.
Yeah,
At least we have an idea of what we're walking into now.
Yeah, I just give him like a pat on the shoulder. I'm like, good job, bud.
I believe it would also be relevant to tell you that there has been a general alert issued for the warehouse.
Oh, Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
crud.
All right, we should probably go.
Okay, I'm climbing in.
Yep, Jacob just like climbs in on top of Patty. It's just like, all right, Dalton,
Krill,
let's get the fuck out of here.
as people step through one door, Krill like kind of busts out the back, throws open the trunk, and is like, okay.
Troy, you got her.
And like a shrimp ring, she just boop into the trunk.
Dalton is just leaning on the car, just waiting for everybody to get inside so he can push
Thank
his
you.
seat back and sit down. It's just like, yep, yeah, everyone's squishing. Go ahead.
You know, what I don't understand, why does Karen get to ride up front? This is so stupid, okay?
Anyway, gets inside, closes the door, fires up the engine.
So, Troy, what the fuck happened?
Please specify inquiry.
Jacob, a lot of fucking people have lied to you in your life, but you're pretty sure this is the first time a fucking android lied to you.
A robot?
Yeah. A lot of fucking people have lied to you, but you're pretty sure, like there's no way for you to be sure, but you're pretty sure this fucking robot just looked at you in your face and lied to you. Where we headed, kids?
Dalton, you suddenly have a reminder that Krill is in your ear as you start hearing the robotic tones. Dalton, we've been seen. serpentine.
As Krill starts talking, Dalton revs the engine real loud over the sound of his earpiece.
Give me a roll.
Oh.
Oh no.
I love you, AJ.
He's like, I don't want to fucking listen to the robot.
Yeah, as I roll this, Dalton's like, sorry, what was that, Krill? I couldn't hear you. One more time. 0.
Dalton, I think we
What?
No, Dalton, we have this car.
Dalton, why are you revving so loud? I'm trying to listen.
Well,
What was
see,
that, Patty?
yeah, see, wait, hang on. Hold on. Okay.
Jacob, slap him for me.
No. Hang on, Patty, I need a roll from you. Krill, you legitimately think you've just got bad timing. You don't know you're being deceived here. You just think you have the worst timing in the world that like...
-4.
Congratulations, you don't know you're being lied to either.
Oh,
Okay.
shut
All
up.
right.
Y'all just think this is a real loud car.
Doesn't even ask
Pretty much, yeah.
And Karen is just laughing under her breath.
I am just headcanoning that Jacob doesn't understand how these old school cars work.
Dalton,
You know what? I'll take this engine over the fucking music they were playing earlier. Jesus.
Supra goes burr.
Hey, Dalton, don't whip into the next lane.
No, sorry about that, Patty. That was a little aggressive. My bad.
Yeah, Jesus. And
Yeah.
I'm like doing this, and as like the car is like revving, as I'm having to sit like complete anxiety in this moment, I'm looking at Jake and I'm like, I'm going to ream his ass tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to make him suffer at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Troy looks over to Patty and says, I can offer advice.
Oh.
Dalton looks at Jacob. Do you roll with these guys? Should I be nice? Oh, fuck no. Okay. In that case, Dalton is going to shift gears, try to swerve out of the pinch, and he's gonna try and put Jacob's window, or I guess the passenger window, kind of angled to the three of them if I can, but at least a bike rider, and start like auto rolling that window down, and turns to Jacob and Karen, and is like, "Lean your guns out, folks. I'm not stopping the car."
Well, since Jacob has his answer, he just immediately just starts letting off rounds on that bike that tried to pull away.
Did we get it?
I think we got something, Patty.
Yeah, Jacob just looks down at Patty. It's just like, I think we got him.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just got man ass in my fucking face right now.
Anyway, for the vine, Dalton's gonna rip a 360 drift.
At this point, Jacob takes up that last joint that he rolled from the first job, and he's just this is fucking just starts sparking up.
Hey, can I get a hit of that too?
Hey, don't be greedy, share. Same here.
You're driving, motherfucker. And he just
I'm not gonna be driving forever.
takes that first drag and he just hands it to Patty.
Yeah, I take it.
Question: is that faux pas still a thing with how much like self-driving vehicles are a thing these days?
Even if it's not a faux pas, like Jake, I can see Jacob not sharing with Dalton.
Before we make it, Krill would like to do a triple check to make sure that nothing is following us, including maybe someone else's drone.
As you enter, as you swing up the coast, one of the surface street coast roads from the port area, you were just getting onto the main interchange area. This is where you encountered the Saxons and had your little tete-a-tete with them, shall we say. As you run down the main interchange road, as you see the tube, the subway tube and interchange lines diving up and down into the ground and running next to you. As you look up and you can see the aerodrome traffic that is aligned with this road surface as it splits through the arcology and the buildings give way to it. All of a sudden the temperatures change and come down. The humidity comes up. The noise starts to have that reverberation to it, and it seems to get louder temporarily as you dive further into the city center. Give me a roll, Krill.
0.
Okay. You see no one following you.
Don't like that answer, but Krill's gonna have to take it.
Yep.
I believe we have lost any pursuance.
As a classic car enthusiast, it breaks my heart to break into a car like this, but I also want to keep using my car, so I don't mind this idea. He looks towards the back, completely forgetting how comms pieces works, and just yells past the whole crew. That's a pretty good idea, Krill. I don't hate it.
Everyone's ears.
Yeah, I'm just like,
He's past me. I'm fine.
No, your
Well,
earpiece.
She's covered in glass.
hey,
Oh.
Dalton.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
right. That's what that is.
Dude,
My-
you
my
had
bad.
phones when you were growing up. It's the same feeling.
It's been a long time.
Dalton's just so used to speakerphone still.
Oh my
I,
god.
I swear, it's like, I don't.
For quite a
he's
few years, their cars were phones. It was all the same tech.
Jacob, he was a Zoomer, right? We aren't just living like with a guy like before then who just.
Jacob's arm is just like wrapped around Patty's neck at this point. And he just gives a little fucking shrug, just like I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know. Give me another hit of that shit. See what
Speaking
happens.
of parked, unless
see
God
it.
himself has another plan, the screeching of the paint starts ringing through the car as I'm trying to get it through the alleyway. I haven't waited for us to move anything, so those mirrors get clopped off, just clink clink clank, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna fix that. I hope.
I swear I have done nothing here. Okay, I bought some noodles and he's an asshole. I don't know what he's talking about. Don't. He's full of shit. Okay, the kid's full of shit.
He
Speaking
just thinks
of-
you're sweet, honey.
Oh, don't bite me with that shit, bitch. But
He is.
Okay.
Jigu has pulled out a cigar and a cigar cutter.
Dalton's gonna step out of the car after being like head in hands, finally getting Shigu to stop shooting at his car. He's gonna get out and walk up to him. On God, kid, if you be extra like that and fire rounds at my car again, I swear to God, you can kill all these people in your sleep. You can kill me in my sleep. I don't care. You shoot this fucking car again, I swear to God, we're gonna have a fucking issue. This is the only thing I like. I don't know
When
what
Troy
she's
gets
made
out, he
of.
walks over to Patty
mm-hmm.
and asks, "Yo, so do you still want some advice on ass reaming?"
This is so dank.
All right. Okay.
I am searching the web for this word.
Okay.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
Why
Troy?
did I search that? Never. No.
Okay, Troy.
Deleting
Troy.
from memory. Deleting from memory.
Okay, Troy. Give
What were
me
you talking
30
about?
minutes. I take it and I'm like, hey, Krill, try this. Just take a little whiff. Just half a second.
You look at a mechanical face, and it's you putting the bud to it where you realize you have no idea where the oxygen intake is. There
How do you-
is no mouth.
How do you breathe?
Induction ports?
Can you point me towards the closest one? Cool. All right. I'm going in for the gill. And I just hold it up and I'm like, all right, can you like suck in more air in this moment through that induction port?
I
It's like-
don't.
A few minutes later.
She lacks any ability to filtrate toxins from her blood. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I pull out a few like random car filters for different ports from different parts of cars, and I'm just like, I got this.
God, I feel Krill narrated that the blood is right next to the coolant.
That's
I feel like that's probably what has just occurred as you've tapped into the
God.
coolant. Karina, give me an explanation in chat, please, as to what would happen if someone began draining your coolant instead of your blood.
Don't ask why. Just
-2.
ignore it.
Like,
I'll say that Patty notices Krill is starting to get warm.
All this diagnostic back and forth between them, points at the dish that he's been emptying the coolant into, and he goes, I bet that's the problem.
Jesus Christ, Dalton!
You're fine.
Okay, +1.
You're in the yellow. What we're gonna say is about 50% of the coolant that's intended to go into the coolant port makes it into the coolant port. So this process is not exactly efficient, and we're gonna add an aspect to the room here, covered in coolant.
Cool. I'm like, I
Ain't
pull
the
up.
first time Troy's been covered in fluids.
Well, dear, how are you feeling? That looked like it was quite an experience.
I was not expecting that. You're fucking assholes.
Okay, but did you get high a little bit?
Give me like 5 minutes. You got me on calm. If something starts happening, I'll rush back inside. And she steps out and takes a breath.
At this point, Jacob's just like, well, job's kind of just done here, and decides to just join Patty out in the sludge rain.
Dalton's gonna hang back with Karen.
Troy's just gonna look for a towel.
Troy, honey, what you looking for?
I'm looking for a towel.
Oh, grab me one if you find one.
Noted. Should I roll
Right.
anything? Does he find one? What?
I mean,
You want to address the question that pretty much is underlying all of this? Is there even a toiletries room?
there is not.
Where the fuck? So what you're telling me is he didn't shit in the place he worked. Got it.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Or we don't know how he did yet.
Or did he even shit? What maybe he just got rid of that process?
There's just a shit bucket somewhere.
The Mac.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I forgot to check if they'd been using it for a shitter. God damn.
Oh no! Oh my god! I hate you guys.
Oh, buddy.
man. Yeah.
Hey, yes.
Jesus.
Tell you what, Troy, give me a roll.
For what?
Just give me a roll.
Anyone?
No, Troy.
Oh, okay.
A roll for shit in the mech.
-2.
Oh god.
You not only do you not find a towel in your search, what you do with the information that the mech had been converted to a porta potty inside, that's up to you. But you do not find a towel.
I don't even think that's going to register to Troy right now.
Fair enough.
What?
Out of character, has it actually been converted into a porta potty, or was that just a joke?
you
Oh
just
my god!
you literally just rolled for that.
Yeah.
It was spoken into existence, you fuckers.